Hey guys, my name is Taylor and welcome to Taylor's Budget. So for my first video today, I will be showing you guys how I budget my bi-weekly paycheck, which is February 11th paycheck. So this is my first paycheck in February, and also I will be cash stuffing my variable spending and also cash stuffing my sinking funds. So you will get a lot of budgeting and cash stuffing motivation in this video, which I'm excited about. Just a little bit about me. I am 26 years old. I have a daughter who is 20 months old, and I do get paid bi-weekly, and I do work part-time. So this is not 40 hours a week. I work 20 hours a week from home, which is a blessing. I do have a lot of debt, so this channel will be taking you guys along my debt-free journey. First, we're going to start with my budget. As you can see, this is empty, but what I do before every paycheck is I do a rough draft. So this is my rough draft. As you can see, it's in pencil just in case I mess up. So I do believe I have kind of finalized this good enough. So we are going to write all of this in pen. Now, before we get started, let me show you my first paycheck. This is my first time budgeting. As you can see, I have a lot of notes. I messed up a lot. There's some whiteout, but it's okay. We're gonna get this done. We are going to get a hold of this. I'm new. We all start somewhere, so all right, enough rambling. Let's get into this. So for my income, like I mentioned, I do work part-time. I work from home and I work 20 hours a week. So I don't know if you guys can see this, but yeah. So Fearless Beauties, that is the company I work for. I work for a family friend and it has been a blessing. I received that job shortly after having my daughter. I wasn't working. Of course, I needed some income, and she reached out to me and said, would you like to work for me? And I said, of course I would. Okay, so I have Fearless Beauties, which is the company I work for. I make $880 every 2 weeks. I do take out my tithes, which is, oh my gosh, see, I'm already messing up, you guys, which is $88, already messing up. So that brings my income to $792. So for my bills this paycheck, I have life insurance. Can you guys see that? It is so awkward, but okay. Life insurance. I have half of my care credit card, Capital One, which is, you know, just a regular credit card, Netflix. I have Apple Bill. I just pay for extra storage. I feel like who doesn't? And then I have my cushion. So life insurance, that is due the 11th of each month. Care credit, I'm going to put the 11th. And the reason why is because I'm only paying half of it. My full care credit bill is due on the 27th, but I just put the 11th because that's when I am putting away half of it in my checking account. So I'm basically like storing half of it for this paycheck, and then the next paycheck I will put towards the other half, and then I will just put it all towards that full bill, if that makes sense. Capital One is due on the 14th. Netflix is due on the 21st. Oh, sometimes I just hate writing in pen. Apple Storage, 22nd. Cushion, I don't have a date for that. So the budget is $50.40 for life insurance. Half of my care credit is $66. Capital One is $15.75. And all I put on my Capital One card is TubeBuddy for YouTube and Epidemic Sound, which is music for my YouTube videos. So I just pay those two monthly, and I put that on my Capital One because I'm trying to build my credit at the same time. Even though I have debt, I'm trying to build it. And I think it's kind of smart to put a little bit on your Capital One card and then I pay it off right after. So I pay it off before the interest accrues, and I think that's pretty good. That is the only credit card I have other than my care credit that I'm spending on, but it's like a voluntary reoccurring bill I have just to build my credit. Netflix is $17.33. Apple storage is $2.99, and my cushion is $20. I'm deciding to put $20 each paycheck in my checking account cushion, and my cushion is basically for unexpected expenses, and also just to make sure that I don't get any overdraft fees. So it's just something that stays in my account, and if I need it, I'll use it. If not, I'll just keep it in there. But I am an all cash spender except for gas, so I rarely need the cushion, but I'm building it up just in case. So for my cash envelopes, I have groceries, household, food. So groceries is just, of course, if I'm going to Publix or Walmart. Food is for fast food, or if I just want to pick up a burrito from Tijuana Flats, or just, out to eat food. And Lauren, I have an envelope for my daughter just in case she needs like soap or some more toothpaste or anything like that. I have a miscellaneous envelope. I have my gas/ePass. I do live in Florida, so if you live in Florida, you know what ePass is. You're basically paying for tolls on the highway. So every time I go through a toll, ePass takes out $10. Not every time, but every time I spend $10, ePass replenishes $10, so that comes out of my account. I have an Amazon envelope and a beauty envelope, and the only thing I spend on beauty is my hair. Amazon and gas is cashless, so I do use a spending tracker, and I just manage that spending with that tracker, and of course I just use my checking account. All right, so we're moving on to sinking funds. I'm gonna fill out these numbers in just 1 second. So for sinking funds, I have a lot of sinking funds, you guys. Most of them are birthdays because I have a lot of family members' birthdays and it's important to me. I love birthdays, so I just want to make them feel special on their day. So I have my dad's birthday, which is coming up, my grandpa's birthday, Mother's Day, my birthday. I don't even know what I would be spending on my birthday, but just in case, I have Lauren's birthday, Father's Day. I feel like my writing is booty today for some reason. I have Naya's birthday. Naya is my best friend's daughter, so like my niece. And then I have my best friend's birthday. So these, oh, and lastly I have Christmas. So these sinking funds, other than Christmas, is from March to August. So I will start saving for September to December sinking funds later on this year. But right now I'm only saving for these sinking funds. But I'm saving for Christmas all year because let's be real, Mama needs some money for Christmas. So for groceries, I am budgeting $100. Household, $30. Food, $20. Lauren, $50. Miscellaneous, $25. Gas, e-pass, $50. Amazon, $25. Beauty and hair is $100. But I'm only cash stuffing $90 for my hair appointment coming up. The other $10 I will leave in there just in case I need, I don't know, like sunscreen or I don't know, anything related to beauty. Who knows? We'll see. Okay, for my dad's birthday, I am saving, actually let me do this. Hopefully that's easier for you guys because it's easier for me. So for my dad's birthday, I'm saving $15 for this paycheck. My grandpa, $10. Mother's Day, $10. My birthday, $10. Lauren's birthday is $13. Father's Day is $4. Naya's birthday is $6. Anicia's birthday is $9. Christmas is $29. So, I feel like I'm going all over the place, but sorry, this is my first time, so I'll get the hang of it eventually. So, after these bills from the $792 in my income, these total bills are $172.47. So left over I have $619.53. I'm going to bring that leftover balance down here, which is $619.53. The total and variable spending here is $400. So the leftover is $219.53. I'm gonna bring that $219.53 over to the leftover up here. These total sinking funds is $106, which brings my balance to $113.53. After sinking funds, bills, and variable spending, I have $113.53 left. Now we're going to move on to debt. So right now with my debt, I am focusing on getting this care credit bill taken care of. At the moment, I think it's about $4,800, and the interest rate on that bad boy is 26%. Yeah, so I need to hurry up and pay that because I do not want to be paying all that interest. I had 6 months deferred before interest started, and the 6 months just ended this month. So I'm just starting to pay interest, but I still have a long way to go. I was only paying the minimum payments. So Taylor, you know better than that, girl. You gotta do better. So we will do better. Okay. So leftover is $113.53. I have my care credit. Aside from the $66 that I'm saving to pay towards the minimum payment, I am going to put towards an extra $22.53 to my care credit card at the end of the month. So of course that is just going to be stored in my checking account. And I have my student loans, but I'm not gonna start paying that in this paycheck. Next paycheck I will. I am still in school. I have about a year left, so there's no student loans due. I have a year left until I complete my master's degree in clinical psychology. So you can already guess, with a master's degree, I have accumulated a lot of student loan debt. And I decided that instead of waiting until after I finish school and get that first bill in the mail, I'm gonna start paying towards my student loans, but not quite yet in this paycheck. Next paycheck, definitely. So my extra debt total is gonna be $22.53. That's a leftover of $91. My extra savings accounts are Lauren. So that's aside from my variable spending. Lauren, I have already started a savings account for her. I have been saving for my baby for about almost a year now. So this isn't new. I've had this savings account at my bank for a while. Oh, sorry. The leftover from the extra debt payment is 91, so I'm bringing that right here. So Lauren gets 25 in her savings account. Card maintenance is new. Let's be real, I'm new to budgeting, so I've never saved for card maintenance. But over the past 3 years since I've had my car, I've paid a lot of money towards maintenance. And I do have a warranty at CarMax, so every time something happens to it, I have to pay $250. And that has happened a couple of times. Let's be real, like 5 or 6 times throughout the 3 years, just because accidents happen. There's nothing really wrong with my car. It works very well, but you know, accidents happen, things happen. I haven't gotten into any accidents with the car, but like just random crap has been happening. Not lately, but over the 3 years, I've learned that I need to save up for that car maintenance, because it's really annoying to just shell out $250. I'd rather just save for that. So if that time comes again, I can just give them cash. So my car maintenance, this is my first time saving for it, so I'm putting $25 in there. And vacation. Mama needs a vacation with her baby. COVID has really done something to us. So I am putting $20 towards my vacation savings. This is my first time saving for vacation, so this is the beginning. And then I am doing a 52-week challenge. And I am starting late. So this is week 6, I believe, of the 52-week challenge. And that equals $21. So this total here for extra savings is $91, which brings my leftover to $0. Like I mentioned, I am doing the zero-based budget. So my income minus my expenses equals 0. So my total income was $792 minus the $172.47 for my bills, plus the $400 in my variable spending, plus the $106 for my sinking funds, plus the $22.53 for my extra debt savings, plus the $91 for my extra savings, equals 0. And let me get out my calculator so I can show you guys that it equals 0. So I have 172.47 plus 400 plus 106 plus 22.53 plus 91. That's 792. And of course, 792 was my income total right here. So 792 minus 792 gives you 0. So that is my budget, and I know I did everything correctly because I have 0 at the end. All right, so we're gonna move on to my cash envelope breakdown. I'm going to speed through this because you're going to see me literally cash stuff my envelopes. So I feel like I would be showing you guys the same thing basically. So I'm going to speed through this and then we're gonna get started and cash stuff. All right, so I am done. So basically all this is my cash envelope breakdown. As you can see, I have all of the categories that I am cash stuffing. So these categories all have designated envelopes. Right here is my cash denomination breakdown. So before I went to the bank, I basically just wrote down what denominations I wanted and how many of them for each category. So for example, for groceries, I have $100 I'm cash stuffing. So I have 150, 120, 2 10s, 1 5, and 5 1s. So that is how I'm going to stuff each of my envelopes. So I'm just going to go by this breakdown. At the end, I just have the total amount of bills: 47 1s, 16 5s, 11 10s, 10 20s, and 150. And then here is the bottom. So each of these should equal 487. And let's go ahead and do that really quick. 47 plus 80 plus 110 plus 200 plus 50 equals 487, which is my total here. So let's get to stuffing these envelopes.